How to stop headache immediately. Tactics that work. When you experience a negative health effect, it's probably due to something you ate or drank recently. However, headaches can also be another sign that you're having a hacking head syndrome, and they're not necessarily bad things. In fact, they might actually be good for you. If you experience headaches only intermittently or most of the time, it might be because your glands aren't processing all the information yet. Even though your brain might still be trying to get everything organized in its mind and make up its mind about what is going on, there's just too much noise out there for your brain to process at once. Whatever the case, it would behoove you to curtail these occurrences as soon as possible so that future headaches won't be as frequent or troublesome. Here are 5 simple ways that stop headache onset before it becomes an issue. Pay attention. We spend about 1/3 of our waking lives immersed in our technology products or services. Unfortunately, even with these distractions, many people can end up with a headache if they're not careful. Thankfully, there are efficient ways to block out distractions and focus on what's happening in the now. There are ways to stay on top of deadlines, commitments, and projects so that you don't miss out on important meetings, deadlines, or projects. Pay attention to your surroundings, your breathing, and your thoughts so that you know what's going on in the now. Avoid focusing on the past or the future. This will only make your headaches more frequent and intense. Instead, pay attention to the here and now, and pay particular attention to how things are processing the information you're receiving. Take care. Time for a break. It's not that you need to be in a constant state of stress to experience headaches. In fact, these feelings are normal and healthy, and it's important to accept them as such. Instead, try to turn your attention to something else. Maybe you need to get some work done, or you're on leave and looking for some solace. Take care of yourself by taking care of your health and taking care of your work environment. If you are experiencing headaches only when you're away from home, take care of the surroundings while you're away, too. Avoid doing anything that will keep your mind occupied while you're away, such as watching TV, scrolling through your email, or using the internet. Instead, stay focused on your task at hand, and pay attention to the signals that your brain is sending to stay focused and on task. Stay hydrated. If you are experiencing headaches only when you're thirsty, you might be dehydrated. This could be due to missing meals because you're busy or an infection in your stomach because you're emotional. Either way, it's important to drink plenty of water when you experience headaches. One study found that people who drank the most water had the highest rates of discontinuing the headaches. Another tip is to avoid drinking alcohol and over-drinking. These two practices have been associated with increased risk of certain cancers and other diseases, so it's important to be careful about who you're drinking and when. Exercise regularly. The more regular you structure your daily activities, the less time you'll have to suffer from headaches. Try out 3 or 4 hour blocks every day. This may seem like an odd idea, but it works. It's also good to try some yoga whenever you can, as it may help you relax into your regular body position and helps your mind relax as well. Doing these 3 or 4 hours every day may seem like an impossible task, but it's actually pretty easy. You just have to think about it as something you can do. Don't forget to breathe. For many people, headaches can feel like an attack from above. It could be that you're suddenly short of breath or you are experiencing pressure in your chest. Whatever the case may be, it's important to remember that you're not truly experiencing a headache until the airflow is interrupted for a few seconds. After that, your brain immediately begins to process information and clear your body of toxins. This is called training your brain to calm you down, and it can help you avoid experiencing headaches again and again and again. Conclusion. As you can see from the above examples, headaches are not bad things. In fact, they can be a valuable sign that you're dealing with brain health issues. This means that you should be aware of the signs and symptoms of brain diseases and disorders and be able to recognize them as they occur. It also means that you should be aware of the ways that you are processing information and making decisions. This in turn will help you avoid experiencing headaches more often in the future. It's important to remember that your brain is a smart, careful, and resourceful organ. It's not going to shut down automatically after experiencing a headache and will carefully evaluate the situation to make sure that it has all the information it needs to make a decision. You're likely to experience headaches for a few reasons, but it's important to remember that they are symptoms of the common conditions that can cause them, and that's how you can get them treated.